This is Travis, and welcome to Drunk Talk. Stay sober, my friends.
What's going on, brothers and sisters? Travis coming back at you with another round of Drunk Talk. Today's going to be 5 tips on helping you to quit drinking. Tip 1 is going to be, first and foremost, you need to admit that you are powerless over alcohol. That one right there is right out of the old big book. If you do not admit that you do not have control over alcohol, there is no way that you're going to be able to quit doing it. There was multiple times that I would get arrested or be forced to take alcohol classes, alcohol recovery classes, go to a counselor, whatever the hell the case may be. But when I was forced to do those things, there was no intention for me to quit. It wasn't even something that registered in my brain when I went to these classes and quit drinking. So until you actually get to the point where you're ready to quit, and when I say quit, I mean forever. I don't mean take a break. A lot of people use the word, I'm quitting alcohol, but they have the intention in the back of their mind of like starting up again, as if when they take a break for a period of time and they start up again, they're going to have control over the issue. Like those breaks can actually get them better at drinking, and their life's going to be peachy once they start up again, and they're going to have control over the situation, which we all know that's not the case. You can't just start being good at drinking. There's something about us alcoholics that we just suck at drinking. You know, we're good at drinking, we're a lot of it, but we suck at controlling it, and you know what I'm getting at. So starting up is never going to help. Taking a break is never going to help, I should say. You're always going to suck at drinking, and you're always going to suck at managing your life as long as you're on alcohol. So if you don't admit that you're, powerless, that's probably a big deal. Step 2 would be you need to start some type of exercise practice. You need to, strong body equals strong mind. So if you're able to, run, lift weights, walk, bike, do whatever, you need to start filling your time with healthy activities. And exercise is one of those things. It's going to, help blood circulate through your body, blood circulate through your brain. It's just going to help you be a better functioning human being. And it's going to help you fill your time with healthy activity instead of dysfunctional or drinking activity. Which leads me to my third practice, which would be you need some type of meditation. You need to learn how to focus your mind and how to center your mind and how to be comfortable just being with oneself and being with one's thoughts. As an alcoholic or a drug addict, we tend to get lost in our own head. We're our own worst enemy. Meditation helps you bring a center to that and helps you, learn to cope with just being alone. As an alcoholic, I always wanted to go out because I always thought I was going to miss something. So I'd go out, or I'd start getting antsy, I'd start getting restless. It'd always be like Thursday would come around and there'd be some type of drink special, and it's like, if I could hold off Thursday, there was no way I was ever going to beat Friday. Friday was always going to get me. I had to go out and do something on Friday, obviously. Then Friday leads to Saturday, and then probably a Sunday fun day, and then who knows what's going to happen after that. I mean, geez, I could end up, I don't know, in Omaha, which has happened many a times, But the fourth would be surround yourself with people that already quit drinking. And this is what AA is good for. Because you're saying, Travis, I don't have any friends that don't drink. All my friends drink. I hang out in bars. I hang out with drinkers. That's why you have to go to AA. As much as people don't like going to AA, you have to surround yourself with people that don't drink. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be AA, but I mean, let's face it, a lot of alcoholics don't have a lot of friends that don't drink. So AA is a good place for that. Or maybe church is a good place. I mean, you know, I don't know. Wherever people accumulate, where you can be friends with them and they don't drink alcohol, you have to do that. Jim Rohn is notorious for saying you are the equivalent of the 5 people you hang around with. So if your 5 best friends are all alcoholics, what's Travis? He's probably an alcoholic. That's just how it's going to work out. You know, so you have to get around those people and understand how those people work and understand how they function on a daily basis and what they do to cope with alcohol and some of the things that they've done in order to quit drinking. Because you're going to have questions, you're going to have, you know, emotions, and you're going to have feelings as far as drinking, and you're going to have everything you know evolves around alcohol. So you have to have a support system there, you know, just to either vent or, you know, do whatever you need to do, but these people are going to understand you, where if you're hanging out with alcoholic friends, they want to drag you back. They're going to tell you things like, why are you being sober anyway? You're missing out on awesome times. You get my point. So hang around with people that don't drink if you want to quit drinking. And the 5th and final practice would be read. Read as much as you possibly can. Me in particular, I like to read self-help books. I love reading self-help books about any topic, I guess. Anything that's going to help me, whether it's financial, physical, emotional, you know, spiritual, whatever the case may be, anything that's going to better my life. In these books that I have, these books are my access to some of the most intelligent people in the world. I can't directly be friends with Jim Rohn. I can't be friends with Tony Robbins. I can't be friends with Lisa Nichols. I can't be friends with... The list goes on and on. But you get my point. I can open up their book and I can get inside their mind and I can see how they act. I can see what they do. And I can go back time in and time out and open those books and get answers to my questions from the most successful people in the world. So the more you read, the better your life's going to be in general.